Hello, welcome to another Scraplift Crafternoon. It is August, y'all. Where has this summer gone? This is crazy, crazy, crazy for me to think how quickly this has flown by this summer. So today we are going to be scraplifting this layout by Kim. And by we, I mean the tribe of friends at Scraplift Crafternoon. So today we have a couple of new folks joining in with us. So if you have not already subscribed, this would be a great time to do it as we are getting some new ideas. All of the links to everyone playing will be down below. I hope that you will check out everyone's things. It is fantastic. Now for introductions. Hello, friend. I am Karen. I am the everything here behind the channel on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you are new, I am so glad you found me. I love scraplifting. And for my friends who are returning, I know that you know I love scraplifting. Grab something to drink, grab some supplies. We're going to make a layout. And this is the one we are lifting. Now, true confession. I struggle with this style of layout. And by this style, I mean the ones that we have all of the same color things grouped together. So not necessarily the strippy background, but like that you have all the red things together and all the pink things together and all the green things. I just have always struggled with that. And what that tells me is that I need to spend some time scrap lifting those kind of layouts. Why? Well, because it teaches you. That is how the masters used to do it way, way back in the day. And by the masters, I mean people like Michelangelo. Their apprentices would copy the masters, the people that came before them. They would make reproductions. They would figure out how to mix paint. They would figure out how to make the same marks. I mean, it was practice. That's how they learned. So for me, this layout is going to be a learning opportunity, and I'm very excited about it. I did have to really rein in my ideas. I know I just told you I struggled with this kind of layout, and then I had a ton of ideas because I feel like there's a whole lot in this that we could go crazy. I mean, we could do mixed media. We could use washi tape. That was actually almost where I went. But I'm also this summer trying to use up collections that I've not touched in a while. So I ended up not using washi tape. But oh my goodness, friend, do I think that this would make an amazing washi tape background. And I may have to lift it at another time just to do the washi tape background, because I think that would be fantastic. I am going to try to focus on clusters of color. And then there were some things that really stood out to me. I love how this title is. And I have a bunch of titles that came from different companies that are this kind of bold black on white feel. And so we're going to pull some of that out. We are also going to go into my color tote. So I have an iris tote that holds these 4x6 containers in them. And I have them by color. I have pink, I have red, I have orange. So in each one, I mean, I do this for my Ellie Studios kits. So it's surprising to me that this style of layout has always kind of been a little nerve-wracking to me, because I have like all of these shades of pink together. This should not be hard, friend. Should not be hard. Should doesn't mean that it will be or won't be. So I have these. We're going to pull these for this layout. Let me put those up. Oh, there they go. For this layout, we are going to be using some 49 and market pieces, and we are going to be using some pretty little studio pieces. Our background paper is going to be this pretty little studio. I loved it. I mean, it's already done for me. It's in the right feel of having bits and pieces. I debated turning it so that it would match the orientation of our inspiration layout, and I decided against it. Partly because it truly, truly would drive me crazy that the words that you can read, not the ones that are like faded out like here that aren't legible, but the legible ones would then be on their side. It just, I couldn't do it. I'm going to also pull some very old 49 and mark it. This is Sherbert, right? Isn't that what that was called? Oh, heaven help me. Spectrum Sherbert, yep. So I have a bunch of the rub-ons and things that I got to be able to do this style of layout with and just have never done it. I'm also pulling some 49 and Market rub-ons from their newest summary collection. This one. Vintage Artistry Sunburst, I think is what that says. Oh yeah, it's right down here where I can read it. Y'all, the eyes getting old is killing me. I was trying to read this teeny tiny thing. But it is Vintage Artistry Sunburst. So I pulled out this little piece because I thought it was really cute that it was the yellows into the greens. And I felt like it would be a nice base for me then to add on top of. So I am going to start, before I take my branding strip off, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with putting some of the rub-ons down. Now, our photo that we're using is from a Disney trip. It was me meeting Olaf. Olaf is my favorite. And I thought that this title was perfect. It says Chasing Summer. And, you know, if you know Olaf's story, that's what he does. He chases summer because, you know, who wouldn't want to be a snowman in summer? So we are going to start by putting down these rub-on pieces to give us some stitches. We're going to do this one down here across this kind of neutral piece. We're going to put a pink one up here. I've got some leaves. We have the pineapple. So we're going to get all of that down first. And then we're going to dive into adding the photo in the middle and then pulling some pieces to go with it. Hearts and things that will mix in with this collection. So give me a second to get set and we will make this layout. Let's start with adding our rub-ons in. I absolutely love these 49 and Market rub-ons. They really go on like butter. I am using a Sizzix tool that you can use on die cut pieces to make them three-dimensional. I like the larger roller head. The rub-ons did come with a little popsicle stick kind of thing, but not my jam. So we're just going to add in these rub-ons, that cute little pineapple. And then I was really impressed with the color match here. These are stems and leaves and things from 49 and Market, and the color is beautiful. So I am going to make sure that when I'm putting these down that I'm not putting them directly under where my photo is going to go. You know, that kind of defeats the purpose, if we're being quite honest. We definitely want to be able to see the rub-ons and not stick them down underneath our photo. So this layout is going to come together very quickly because I chose to use this pre-printed background from Pretty Little Studios. I love this. I'm adding a little bit of scorched timber around the edge of this 49 and Market frame. This again is from one of their very older collections. I don't know if you can still find them, but it would not be difficult at all to create something out of a mixed media background that you could use. But we're just going to add this around our photo, which fits nicely right inside. There it is. Then we just add this to our layout. We're going to add in some of the things that we've pulled that match, pink things, and there's my little pink bucket. I do try to keep my die cuts and things once I've pulled some packages apart that way so that I have the colors together, and so it made it super easy. This little tab that we're going to write on was one of the cut aparts from Pretty Little Studios. I love having a bunch of those little tabs and things online. And then we're going to take some Ellie Studios 3D puffy hearts and add them to our layout.
sticking down our title. I loved that this was there. It just screamed Olaf. So putting in our journaling, just talking about how as a grown-up it's still fun to go see the characters even though we don't have kids. And I want to thank you guys for being here, for watching me lift this layout. I hope that you have been inspired to pull out your things and scrap lift us too. Make sure you check out everyone down below in the description. Everyone will have their own unique take, and I also have links down there to my favorite places to shop. They are affiliate links, and I do thank you for using them. Until we're together again in the next video, go make some memories. Bye-bye.